Hello, my name is Gasline Delouche, and I am the Career Engagement Coordinator for the Telfer School of Management Career Center. And today I will be talking to you about the Connections program. What is the Connections program? So, as you can see on the slide in front of you, the Connections program is an unpaid internship program that allows you to gain experience and transition to the Canadian workplace by gaining that experience in a professional setting. So you spend a minimum of 7 hours per week during 12 weeks, and you acquire this experience with an employer in the Ottawa region and around. The benefits of the program include the professional experience that you gain while working. Secondly, you have business contacts. Third, the added value and the employability. And fourth, course credits. Yes, so by participating in the Connections program, you also added as a course, an elective course to your program, and it is the course ADM 4904 or 4905. What to do in order to participate in the Connections program? So these are the eligibility requirements. So before you even apply for the program, you need to make sure that you follow these 4 requirements and that you check all these boxes. First, you need to have completed successfully your first and second year courses at the Telfer School of Management before you start your internship, which means if you are currently a second year student in the fall semester, you can still apply for the winter semester if you will have successfully finished all your second year courses before winter semester starts. Second requirement, you cannot be enrolled in the co-op program. The Connections program is separate from the co-op program. So if you're already enrolled in co-op, unfortunately, you cannot participate in the Connections program. Third, you need to have a cumulative grade point average, so CGPA of 6.0 by the time you apply. And if you're pretty close to 6.0, we will maybe allow you into the program on a conditional basis. So let's say you are currently in a semester and you have a 5.96. When you apply to the program, we will offer you a conditional acceptance, given that by the end of the semester, therefore before you start your internship, you will bring that CGPA up to 6.0. And finally, last but not least, one of the most important requirements is your engagement, your commitment to the program, and your willingness to be a great ambassador to the Telfer School of Management. If you are not sure that you will be completing the program and go all the way until the end, this program might not be for you, because we want all the best candidates that are committed and that have the drive to complete the program and finish it with success. Let's take you through the steps and the progress of the Connections program. So it's not simple. There are 4 steps or big phases of the program. So first, you check if you are eligible. And these are the 4 requirements that we have already spoken about. Make sure you finish all your first and second year courses. No co-op, CGPA 6.0, and commitment. Then, when you checked off all these boxes, you are eligible for the program. Now you can apply. So, to be admitted in the program, of course, you need to apply, and you will find the application form directly on the Connections portal. Then you need to watch the mandatory information session, which you are doing right now. So kudos to you. You need to finish it too. Then you need to apply, as we mentioned earlier, and you have to attend Connections Network. Connections Network is an event that we organize on campus twice a year, once in the fall semester and once in the winter semester. This event allows you to meet with potential employers in person and maybe land your job right there. So we encourage you to be present at this event. This will be the last step for you to be fully admitted into the program. Third, once you've been admitted, you need to enroll. So your enrollment is based on these three factors. One is you found the internship that you were looking for. So once you find that job, you need to submit an internship proposal document directly into the Connections platform. Then you need to fill out, download, fill, and sign 4 administrative documents. Finally, you need to make sure that you respect the course limit. As we mentioned before, Connection is also an ADM course. Therefore, it must follow all the rules established by the academic office. So if you already have 5 courses and you're only allowed to take 5 courses per semester, you cannot add Connections as a 6th course. You need to drop one in order to fit Connections into your curriculum. Lastly, there you are, you're ready to start your internship and start working for the company that you've been in contact with. So you're almost there, but to make sure that you will finish the program successfully, these are the requirements. First, you need to work for the established amount of hours and weeks. So don't forget, it's between 7 and 10 hours per week for 12 weeks, and your schedule can vary depending on your supervisor, but it has to be between 7 and 10 hours per week. Then we will send evaluation forms to your supervisor. So a midterm evaluation and a final evaluation. And you need to pass, meaning get good marks and good comments from your supervisor to be able to be successful into the program. And lastly, you will need to submit a final report at the end of your internship. And there you are, success, Connections program, check. Let's go through the 10 steps again, rather quickly, but this is going to be an overview of everything you'll have to do in the Connections program. So let's do it again. So first, attend the mandatory info session or watch the video, which you're doing right now. Carefully read the Connections document that we will be sending to you once you've expressed your interest into the program. Secondly, apply to the program once you've made sure that you respect and you check all these requirements. Third, attend Connections Network. So that is the event where you will meet employers. This is mandatory because it will allow you to have one step ahead and start finding your internship. Fourth, you find the internship. 5, you fill out the proposal form directly on the Connections platform. 6, you submit the 4 administrative documents. 7, you start the internship. 8, you get the midterm evaluation from your employer and you discuss about it. 9, final evaluation. Again, you sit down with your employer or your supervisor. And finally, you submit the final report at the end of your internship. So for the internships, there are a couple rules to follow. You cannot work for a family member or a friend or a previous or past employer. The Connections program encourages you to establish new contacts, new connections, to go out there and present yourself to the professional world and bring new employers and establish those new connections fresh and new. You also must make sure that the job that you're seeking falls under your program. When we say program or areas of studies, we don't mean specifically your specialization or your option, which means if you're a finance student, you can still find a job under accounting or HR. As long as it is linked to BCom, you are more than able to and welcome to seek this job. Third, your internship must be unpaid, fully unpaid. Sometimes students ask, I have a paid internship, but I can ask my supervisor to have a portion of it unpaid. Would that be okay? Unfortunately not. The entire internship must be unpaid for you to be eligible to apply to it within the Connections program. There are other requirements in other special cases, but if you are unsure, just speak to a representative of the Career Center just to make sure before you establish this contact with this employer and make sure that this job position will be allowed. And how to prepare for your internship? Good question. So we do have a lot of solid promotional tools for you to help you prepare for this job. You can meet with a professional development coordinator or one of our career coaches to help you boost your promotional professional profile, resumes, interview prep, cover letter, and more. Then you find your own internship. How do you do that? You look through different websites and platforms where you can find different job offers, and you talk to the employer, supervisor, HR personnel, and you talk to them about the program. And you mention that you want to work with them within this program. If they are interested, you establish a connection between this company and the Career Center, and we'll take it from there. If this company is approved, you will be able to apply through the Career Center and Connections portal and follow up with this supervisor or employer. Finally, we also have some partners that are already part of the program, so they will be directly posting job offers on the platform. You will then be able to go directly on the Connections portal and apply for the jobs that are already listed in there. And we have mentioned that the Connections is also an ADM course. Therefore, you will get a course syllabus. And in that syllabus, you will have the full information about the program, the calendar and deadlines, the final report guidelines, so structure and content, and the contact information of the Career Center representative and the program coordinator. So if you have questions, you can email, call, or meet in person. Finally, here are some links and resources for you to navigate through the Connections program. You will have the program overview. We will send you documents and a PowerPoint presentation. You have this video on demand that you can watch and rewatch as much as you need with our contact information if you have additional questions. The course syllabus, documents, application forms, proposal forms, and the promotional tools that we have prepared for you. Finally, here is the list of our contact information if you have additional questions or aren't sure if the Connections program is for you. Thank you for watching this video. If you have questions anytime, reach out to us. We will be glad to assist you. Thank you.